Let's get to the aftermath of the deadly attack in Stockholm, Sweden. The country's top newspaper is now suggesting a ban on cars. That, they say, would prevent further vehicular attacks. There's also this coming from Sweden. The City Theatre in Gothenburg will not remove a play that humanizes terrorists. Nick Adams is with us. Now, he is a crusader for merit-based immigration, and I put it to you, Nick Adams, that Sweden has anything but a merit-based immigration system. What's your reaction to the proposal to ban cars?
Well, Stuart, you know, sometimes you can be so open-minded that your brains fall out. And I'm afraid that's exactly what's happened here with the Swedes. And the Sweden, they need to put down the lingonberry jam and get back to eating some reindeer meat like they used to in the good olden days. This is what happens when decades worth of relativism and socialism and multiculturalism kind of infect your mindset, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now.
You know, you're talking like a homegrown American, but I know that you're a green card kind of guy, aren't you, from Australia?
That's exactly right, Stuart. Only 4.5 years left before I get to join your ranks as a citizen. Okay.
Now, look, we're kind of making a joke about this. Obviously, it is not funny. And one of the results of that Stockholm, it was a truck attack in the middle of Stockholm. One of the results of that is that Sweden's anti-immigration party, I think they're called an anti-mass immigration party, they're now polling at record numbers. We've often said on this program that Europe's at a boiling point. You'd go with that, right?
Yeah, absolutely, Stuart. It is at a boiling point, and the popularity of that anti-mass migration party politically is a sign that Swedes are really responding in the same way, I guess, that people here in the United States did last November and a little bit earlier last year in England did with Brexit. It's a worldwide sentiment that is definitely festering, and we're going to really be in for a wild ride, I think, when it comes to Europe, because unfortunately most European countries have become self-loathing, decaying, and quite frankly mediocre, pedestrian and vanilla.
Do you think that politics is really going to shift in Europe? I know we've got Brexit. We've got a French election coming very, very soon, a couple of weeks. Do you think that will tilt towards Marine Le Pen because of terror?
I really do, Stuart, absolutely. I think that we're going to see a swath of political candidates all across Europe that are going to come to power on the back of this inability by Western civilization to effectively deal with terror and evil and call it for what it is and know it for what it is. When you have a look at Sweden, I mean, we're talking about people recommending that we ban cars. They're talking about well, not talking, they're doing. They're romanticising terror in plays. I mean, it's crazy. Next, they're going to be advocating for Bjorn Borg to come out of retirement and effectively bash every single Islamic terrorist with his tennis racket.
I think that's a good out cue there, young man. Nick Adams, thanks for coming back on the program. We'll see you again real soon. Nick Adams, everyone. Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
All right.